Yo, what's up, disc golfers? I just decided to, randomly, on this fine Monday, May the 11th, 2020, to make a reservation at the Reidy Creek disc golf course. I wanted to come check it out. Tony said he played it recently, but only the front nine, because it was flooded. Well, he said they opened it back up. I was totally bored today, needed to get out of the house. The overcast just burned off. It's 70 degrees. It is like perfect weather. No wind, hardly any. So figured I would come check this place out, post a little review of it, see what kind of score I could get, blah, blah, blah. Yo, what's up? Just got checked in. They have this awesome, super awesome putting green for ball golf, and obviously I'm more concerned with that right there. Really nice practice basket area. The course, from what I can see, looks super awesome, and looking forward to it. I still got about 10 minutes until my official tee time, so I'm gonna throw a couple sets here, get warmed up, and wish me luck. All right, took a couple cracks at the practice basket. I'm gonna go ahead and probably take some aiming juice because I wasn't particularly happy with how I was doing on my putts, but I will go ahead and deal with it and move on. Aiming juice is, of course, always approved by the DCA as a performance enhancing substance and is recommended. So I noticed they have these markers on the sidewalk or the cart path adjacent to where the golf tee pads are, and there's 3. So I'm back at the back pad. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the back tees. Setting up my scorecard right now. All right, here we go. Hole 1, blue tees, par 4. And right off the bat, I am feeling pretty intimidated walking onto this course. Like most other ball golf courses, just that, you know, a lot of the baskets are so far away, the courses are so open, it really kind of makes you feel weak. That is going right in the sand. Nope. All right. And there's hazards all over the place. I am playing cart paths out of bounds and also hazards. You play them where they lie with an additional stroke. If you land on a golf green, that's out of bounds with a stroke, so it makes it a lot harder. But I figured, you know, for the first time, you gotta make it as hard as possible. That way, when I come back with my friends, it's easier. Just laid it up right there. Yeah, and we'll tap that in for a birdie on hole number 1. Yeah. Not too bad of a start. I'll take that. Hole number 2. Basically the definition of a just flat out right-handed hyzer. Crank it out there, hook it to the left, and you should be able to park it by the basket. Being that I mainly throw lefty, I was happy with the drive, but didn't get the full distance I wanted. I think that went about 350 feet and left me quite a ways short of a birdie shot, but, you know, take a par. Roughly 100 feet. Just gonna lay it up. Boom. Tappa. This one's really tough. Par 4, 507. The basket's basically straight ahead right there where before my disc started turning to the right. Uphill, hazards, golf greens in the way. Actually a pond there right in front of it too, so you're throwing over water. Not that it's too much danger, but you never know. At first I thought I was in that rough to the right, and then when I went up there a little bit far, I was looking for the disc, and then saw it just right there, just inside the fairway. Made me super happy. Still got about 200 feet left though for a birdie run, and I decided to get aggressive because I saw the golf green up there and thought, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go for it. Thought I landed on it, so I started walking around, and then I saw it on the other side, just inside the fairway, so I was happy about that. Got a little aggressive, luckily didn't get punished. Cart path behind the basket, so definitely not going to get aggressive there. It's not like I could have made the putt anyway, but just don't want to get too crazy with the layup, you know. Tap that in for a par. So far so good. Hole number 4. This one's pretty sweet. You're just basically trying to ride it all the way down to the cart path, hang it out high into the right with a hyzer, and then bring it in. Mine was a little too left and skipped out.
Oh. Probably saw that terrible skip, damn
it. Yes, Baker, we saw the terrible skip. And it was unfortunate, but now I know for next time, just hang it out a little bit more to the right, and I could have had it parked probably right by the basket. Or maybe in that hazard behind the basket. So, uphill par save. Quiet, please. Had the center, but just about a foot short, and that stings a little bit. Tap it in for a bogue. Wah,
that sucks.
Wah, wah. Hole number 5, 436 feet, not right-handed friendly. So if you can throw a mean sidearm, that'll help you.
Come on, turn.
So you're trying to get down that narrow hallway. And this is a really long, hard shot for a par 3. Very, could almost consider it a 4, but I see why they call it a 3, but just takes a well-placed drive. I unfortunately fell just short of that ridge. If I could have had it 2 feet higher, I would have been set. And then right here, I'm like, okay, there's a golf green right in front of the basket. I could probably clear it. Just put a little extra mustard on it. Because I thought, you know, getting aggressive would be smart. Only to find out I landed right on the golf green. And that will be a stroke. Basket right up there in the distance, about 100 feet. So after 2 shots, 100 feet to go on a 436-foot basket, not making me too thrilled. And even that one right there for a layup.
Might take a triple on this one, guys.
Yep, definitely left a tester putt. And that was already my 3rd stroke, not counting the out of bounds. So this is for double bogey. Ka-ching! Almost forgot my disc because I was so pumped to not take a triple bogey. Hole number 6, nice, very gradual downhill sloped shot, but you do have hazards. You've got golf green and cart path to worry about, you know, just like most of the holes. Pretty happy with that shot. I kept it pretty low because I knew I didn't want there was a little bit of a draft coming at you. You know, if you hang it out too high, you're just gonna immediately fade away into some rough, or you definitely have to play placement on this course. You do not want to go in the rough. The roughs here are absolutely terrible. And I can see the band of the basket right behind that little hump of a hill. I just wanted to see if there's any dangers back there. Looks relatively clear, so I'm going for it. Nice easy layup. Tap it in. And from my view, it looked pretty good. Take that par. Yeah, that one would be a tough birdie. You'd have to get really aggressive and have a stable disc. But anyway, hole 7, 411 feet, pretty much straight ahead. There's one hazard right in the way, which I find. Right in the sand trap. Of course. Yep. And it sucks, because when I get there I find that I was just barely in there. But, you know, that's how it goes. If I could have made it past the trap, though, I probably would have found myself on the golf green anyway. So this course definitely takes placement. Can't get aggressive, and just gotta have really good speed control. Use stable discs. Don't try to do no weird flip up shot. You're gonna find yourself in the stingy nettle. Not worth it. So that was my third shot, counting the hazard stroke, so I'll be tapping that in for a bogey, unfortunately. Womp womp. Hole number 8. This one's got some teeth. Really bad rough off to the right. It's kind of open to the left. It's not too... Get there. Like past that willow tree, it's pretty open. So that's why I went with the right-handed hyzer. And I'm not playing across the cart path as OB. I'm just on cart paths, unless it's clear that that there is a reason to use it as a boundary rather than a just straight out of bounds line. No. So that is second shot. The basket's pretty, if you saw where the disc landed right there, it's right in that direction, but I hung that out a little bit too far to the right and left myself you know, a putt that people like Paul Macbeth could make no problem in their sleep, but 50 footers are outside my comfort zone. Again, happy with the center on that. Just needed a 1.5 foot higher. Would have been dead center. So, something to work on. Hole number 9. So that rough right there that I just barely dodged, wow, that would have been brutal. In the future, on this shot, stay away from that. I'm so lucky I didn't go just dead into that. That would have been a lost disc for sure. When I let go, I thought it was going right in there, but luckily I was given a break. So on this one, you're shooting across the golf green. The basket's down the hill on the other side with out of bounds behind it, so it's tough. Definitely just have to do a spiky type of a shot and plant it right in there.
Death
Left
putt.
myself a little short.
Left myself a death putt.
Yeah, saw the shortage there, but you know, figured it didn't want to get too aggressive. It's not worth another stroke going out of bounds on that cart path back there, so they definitely did a good job designing the course. I'll give them that. It just really sucks, the whole golf green rule, because they're always next to the baskets. Quiet, please. Oh man, that felt real good. Had to edit that because I pretty much almost forgot my disc again. And that is the front 9, people. Hope you liked it. Really could have done without the double bogey and those other bogeys, but learned a lot on my first run. I don't think I'll make those mistakes again. Shave off strokes next time. Stay tuned for the back 9. Should have that up in Hopefully not more than a couple days. Super pumped with the course though. I do want to go back. They just need some better signage, that's all. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.